Howdy ho, neighbor. Howdy there, true believers. Welcome back to New World Nerds. I'm Superman Nico. And what we're going to be doing in this video is I'm about to give you guys my predictions for WWE's Royal Rumble this Sunday, brother. So let's see what I got for you. If this is the first time here at the channel, I'm just going live real quick. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like down below if you feel I deserve it. If not, I don't know what to tell you. All right. So, what is the Royal Rumble to you, just non-wrestling fans? Well, guess what? It's the 30 men. Yep, we're gonna swipe that one. There's 30 men who come into a ring. Only one man leaves, and he gets a shot at the title at WrestleMania. It's gonna be crazy. Boom. I got my predictions. It's gonna be cool. So why are we doing this? Why am I even giving my predictions? Because we're starting a brand new podcast with the Nerd Crew, the Nerd Crew podcast here on YouTube, on SoundCloud, and stuff like that. Right now, it's called the New World Wrestling Podcast. All right, it's gonna be pretty dope. You guys should definitely be a part of it. Go ahead and check it out, brother. Andy from Nerd Crew is also a big wrestling fan, so we thought this would be great. So we're making these predictions, and whoever gets the most right, I guess, picks a punishment for the loser. So yeah, it's just me and the dude Andy from Nerd Crew Podcast. Make sure to check them out as well. So we're just doing Royal Rumble, not doing NXT Takeover because ooh baby, I don't watch NXT every week, but I do watch the takeovers because they're the best. They're the most consistent, that's for sure. All right, so we got the pre-show, which I think it's a travesty that Rusev is on the freaking pre-show. He's the best thing on TV that's not named Becky Lynch. He's one of my favorite wrestlers right now. So the U.S. title, I'm gonna go ahead and pick my boy Rusev Day. And then for the cruiserweight title, we got Rusev Day in the chat. There he is. There's that boy Andy. For the cruiserweight title, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Buddy Murphy because I don't watch a ton of 205 Live, and they always seem to just retain. Hell yeah, baby boy. What was that? My computer did something. Hold on one second. Ooh, baby. And we're back. True. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I don't know exactly how the card's going to go. They usually don't say, like, every time, like, how the card's going to go. So for the Women's Royal Rumble first, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to give one surprise entrant who I think's going to win and who I want to win and who I think's going to win. So a surprise entrant, I don't think it's that much of a surprise. I'm not going too far out on a limb on this one. Trish, she's gonna show up. I don't know anybody else from other wrestling companies that would be a surprise return. They just barely have 30 like people that it would make sense for them to be in the Rumble. I'm gonna go ahead and say Trish Stratus. Maybe we'll get Michelle McCool again. She still got it for sure. The Glamazon, I think. Beth Phoenix. I'd love for her to come back. So I narrowed it down to two people. I want it to be Ember Moon, but they won't do that. I thought like Ember Moon versus Asuka, reignite that rivalry from NXT. I thought that'd be really cool, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm thinking either the heavy favorite has to be Charlotte Flair because any time she's out there, like she's got to win everything. She's won every title and stuff like that. This is just another notch on her belt. And I feel similarly to Alexa Bliss. She's been gone for a while. I think it'd be really awesome for her to win, but I don't know who she would fight at WrestleMania. So, and I love how this is so intertwined with like the Ronda Rousey story, which is also intertwined with Becky Lynch's story. I love how all these storylines are connecting, stuff like that. It's just so cool. Because the women's wrestlers right now, Becky Lynch is the best thing on WWE right now. That Charlotte and the Ronda thing is just going to get even better. So, we got 6 people watching, baby boy. Hey, good to see you. Hey, how's it going? So, I'm going to go Charlotte Flair on this one just for storyline purposes. I that she would do the best. I think it would make sense for her switching brands or whatever, but I really want to see how the storyline with Becky Lynch is going to go. It's really hard to talk to you while reading the chat. I'm so sorry. I'll get it right. So yes, Charlotte Flair, big fan. The whole thing with Ronda is really cool. I can see her winning going on. This is the safe pick. Both of my Rumble picks are pretty safe. Okay, so for the men's Royal Rumble, I'm going to go ahead and pick Burn it down, Seth Rollins. Okay, Seth Rollins is gonna win. He's gonna burn the whole place down. I can see him going against Brock Lesnar or Finn Balor, whoever wins that one. I'm not gonna talk about it yet. That's coming out later. This will be my last pick. Okay, before we get into the really cool stuff, let's talk about the garbage that's on this one. I really don't like the Shane and Miz tag team storyline because wasn't a fan of the Best in the World when they're like, oh, it's a tournament for all people. It's like they're all Americans. Like you didn't get any like ethnic person at all. You got Rey Mysterio, that was the closest thing. It's fine, whatever. So for the surprise for the men's Royal Rumble match, I'm gonna go ahead and say Batista. He was supposed to fight Triple H at Mania, and Triple H tore his pec. I'm going to go and say Batista. I would love for Batista to fight Rusev at WrestleMania for the U.S. Championship. Obviously, I want to put Rusev over Batista. He would get such a good rub, and he wants to wrestle. He loves it so much, even after he was Blutista or Bootista. Hello, what's up, dog? It's good to see you. Know your own worth. You gotta know your own worth. That's a great YouTube name. Go ahead and check her out. Show her some love. And I think Drew McIntyre also has a case, but I don't think he's going to win. I just don't think it's time yet. I think that I want to see where this Finn thing goes. I want to see what Seth Rollins is doing. I think that'd be really cool. Dean Ambrose could just freaking throw him out, and that would be it. Okay, so for the WWE Championship, I'm going to go ahead and say Daniel Bryan. I think his character turn, his heel turn is just so good. I want to keep the belt on him. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a great match no matter what. Him and AJ Styles, some of the best technical wrestlers in the game right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and say Daniel Bryan retains. I don't think it's time yet. I want to see him WWE champ at Mania. I think his character is the best it's been since he returned. So I'm totally down for heel Daniel Bryan. Total Earth Knight Daniel Bryan. Hey, thanks. We all love wrestling here, baby boy. Okay, so let's go into the Raw Women's title. See, these predictions, these ones, the Raw Women's title and the SmackDown Women's title and the Women's Royal Rumble, they're all interconnected because of Charlotte. There's a through line of Charlotte, Ronda, and Becky. So that's also why this storyline that they're doing for the women is just so good. Hey, Mom's Bond on a Budget, what's up? Hello, how are you doing? Baller Squad is in the house. I want to pick Ronda Rousey. I think this is the safest pick, in any of them. The most confident I am, because Sasha and Bayley have to be the first ever women tag team titles at Elimination Chamber. It just has to be that way, and I think it'd be really cool for them, because maybe they could be together tag team for a long time. We could get a female version of the split for DIY for those of you who've watched NXT. Okay, SmackDown Women's Championship. I think it's going to stay with Asuka. I know there's a lot of retains here, okay, but I think just because Asuka just won it and she didn't. She's someone who really deserved the rub. Someone who really was nowhere, was going nowhere before the title after her streak ended at WrestleMania. I think she needs to hold on for a little longer, or else it just kind of feels cheap. And Becky Lynch is such a badass right now. She doesn't need the title, so I think Asuka needs it more. I'm gonna stay with Asuka retaining. Okay, so the Universal title. This one was really hard. Thank you, J and K for life. Go ahead and check them out. You guys are doing great. Why does it keeps making noise? I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Okay. So, Universal title match. Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor. We're supposed to be Braun Strowman. For whatever reason, I thought Braun was maybe hurt, but he competed on Monday night, so I guess that's not the case. So I really had to take my heart out of this one. Obviously, I want Finn Balor. I want Finn Balor to win as the Demon or the Man. More preferably the Man, because the Demon, he can beat anybody with the Demon. If he comes out as the Demon, I'd be very surprised, and I'd jump up and down. It would be crazy, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's going to go out there as the Man, and I think that this is going to be some kind of no contest thing. Brock Lesnar retains. In my heart of hearts, All I want is Finn Balor to win and take this to WrestleMania and fight Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yes, good, Nerd Crew. We want to have different picks so that way one of us actually loses. So that when we're watching the match, this is like fantasy football. Like when you're watching the your fantasy players go and like it's more rewarding. You're more invested in that football game. So I think it's gonna be the same thing. Like if we have the same picks, it's gonna be like. So I'm glad we got different picks. And I'm gonna go for the Universal title match. It's gonna be Brock Lesnar. He retains. I don't know how. Actually, I actually care about Miz and Shane. I don't because I just feel like it's going to be Miz versus Shane at WrestleMania, and Shane just keeps on putting himself in WrestleMania, whatever. But we could have got. I'm not going to go into it. I would love to see Finn versus Undertaker at WrestleMania if he doesn't win, which I don't think he is. Okay, so those are my picks. Let me just run through them real quick again so you got everybody. Rusev retaining, Buddy Murphy retaining. I think I picked everyone to retain. I had Charlotte Flair winning the Women's Royal Rumble, Seth winning the Men's, Daniel Bryan retaining, Ronda retaining, Asuka retaining, and Brock Lesnar retaining. One of those is bound to be wrong. I can't wait to see which one it is. Thank you guys so much for joining the live stream. Make sure to check out Andy's predictions as well on the Nerd Crew YouTube channel. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. After this finishes uploading, I'll put the link down in their description, or link down in the description of their channel. But yeah, make sure to look out for the New World Wrestling podcast with me and Andy. We'll be recording on Monday night. Hopefully, we can get that to you by Wednesday or Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. We'll let you guys know more when we know more. We're both a couple of college boys. We're busy boys. So, hey, two-sided reviews. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the live. I'll take it off though. So yeah, comment down below what kind of punishment you would like me to see me and Andy do, or one of us, whoever loses. If we tie, I guess we both have to do it. Whatever. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, comment down below names for the wrestling podcast if you don't like New World Wrestling. I really like it a lot. Imagine the Planet, dude. Imagine Terry in a fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin vest, having a beer, and like the WWE champion in one hand. I think that'd be really cool. So, let us know what punishment you think we should do for the loser. For whoever got the worst predictions, it's probably gonna be me. That's fine. And then thank you guys for sticking around till the end. Leave a like down below, all that good stuff. Keep it on out there, true believers. Let's do it.